Welcome to the CryptoNest. So today I'm gonna share my coins, not finished yet, but pretty much advanced. So I'm looking for Solana. Now you can see I did do some fib retracement. I believe we completed the third wave. Let me scan in a little bit. So this was wave 1, 2, 3. I believe now the wave 4 we completed. And now we're doing the fifth wave here. I mean, it can go anywhere between $75 to even $85. That would complete 5-way up, and then we're going to have a bigger corrective movement. So once again, depending on the fifth wave, this is if price goes, let's say $80. I believe that, a lot of times, at least it goes back to the fourth previous wave. That would be almost nothing, right? But that would be about $56, or let's say here the low about $52. But if we go below a normal corrective movement, a deeper one would be the 0.5 at 46 or 38 or 37. And once again, it depends how the fifth wave high is going to go. So is it appealing for me to buy Solana at this price? No, because it's is not completed, and worst case scenario, even if it goes to $80, worst case scenario is going to go to 46.5. Honestly, let me be even more bullish, and it just go to the 0.382. If it goes to $80, then I'm still going to get it cheaper, but I'm going to have a fifth wave. So I'm going to have 5-wave up, and I'm going to wait for 3-wave down. Worst case scenario is going to go at 55, but usually, let's face it, usually the wave A goes near the 0.3, after that it go a little bit higher, and after that make a deeper corrective movement. So I am expecting to buy, hopefully, Solana between this level, so between 46.50, let's say 47, worst case scenario, to 40. If it goes lower, even better. So those are the price that I'm looking for. Okay, so this is for Solana, but once again, this is going to be more clear when we are going to have 5-wave in place, and we start to initiate a corrective movement. Now, Chainlink also, this is not done yet. Still going. I would say once again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third wave. This was the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3. Now there are missing some. Let me add some numbers here. So this is the 3. I believe this is the 4 now completed, and we should go now anytime to do this fifth wave. So once again, I am going to wait for Chainlink to scale back a little bit. It's not a good time. We don't want to buy when it's high, right? Actually, let me put this wave 2. Okay, so we have 4 waves. We're waiting for the fifth one, and there you go. All right, now render. Actually, render now finally is doing something. I did tell you that when I don't remember when I shared it with you, but I was waiting for a corrective movement. I scaled back a little bit more. I did add some alarms, and I was telling you this was a target to be a reachable target. Do I believe now it can go higher? Yes, because the 1.618 it's almost there, $4, and we all saw with Solana that it can go way and beyond. So this is what I'm waiting for now, going higher. And if there is another corrective movement, I'm going to even jump back in even more and continue accumulating. I would say now, actually, let me do the other way around here. something like that, I would say. So we're doing this diagonal, and for the moment, let's see if it does work out, honestly. There you go. All right, so if that is the case, this is the 1 A, B, C for the 2, so we can jump back here at this level at $2.30 and continue accumulating. Now Kujira, yeah, it's we're not there yet, so we just wait for a bigger pullback. Actually, now it's not that bad, honestly. Let me see here if it's accurate. So as you can see, we did went and touched the 0.5. This was a nice accumulation level. I mean, this is crazy, right? This could be just wave 1 and this could be the wave 2, but now, you know, wave 2 way too short and a little bit fussy. Also, let me jump on the 4 hours. So we can see we do have like a downtrend I can draw. If I could take this, maybe something like that. I'll just take those two there. Okay, so maybe, I don't know if we can do something like that. Questionable. Yeah, but I find it's not that bad. As you can see, we are going there. It could be that we just do something unstructural and we just go and reach these levels there. Once again, you can see that I did start to put some alarms. Actually, now let me put it back here just to be sure that it's going to trigger. And yeah, so what is the reason for that? I'm waiting for the 0.618 at $2.23. So my alarm is a little bit before. And let me go on the daily now. And I did draw a box here. This is my deal retracement. And if it goes there, once again, alarm will trigger, and there you go. What I'm going to do also, it's I'm going to start to build up some buy limits order at those specific levels, because I am scared that we're going to have a short flash correction and, you know, reach those levels, deep levels, and then after that jump back. And if we are sleeping or we're working or we're not in the computer and we don't have alarms, and even if you have alarms, you know, it's not everybody that can freeze time and have time log in. And, you know, so first thing first, have some cash aside. Second, ideally you want to spot your entries and put a buy order limit, and there you go. So if you ever trigger, fine. And okay, let's take for example Casper now. Casper, it did do amazing, but it's way too high. Let me see if I'm up to date here. I am. So I'm waiting for a corrective movement. I don't think it's going to happen soon. I do have two alarms to the 0.5 and a little bit below the 0.6. Must be a reason. What is the reason? I don't know. Yeah, no, sorry, because it's previous support. Yeah, sure. Okay, so yeah, so we do put the buy order, and then if we go, you know, we do a flash sale discount, then you can enjoy the discount. Otherwise, well, we don't say, you know what they say, you snooze, you lose. Okay, now also we go to AR, you know, once again, we did 5 wave down, we're ready to go. We did skyrocket. Now this is crazy. We cannot, I'm not going to buy at those levels. So for the moment, okay, up to date also. I do have an alarm here, a little bit before the 0.618. Previous resistance going to become support. As you can see here, let me take the brush now. So here we had a resistance. Here acted, you know, resistance support kind of. So this is why I put an alarm. After that, if it triggers, then I'm going to go and check actually at that time the MA200, what's going to be its level. Now near once again it did amazing, but you know, not done yet. It looks like it's maybe keep going higher, so I don't want to jump in for the moment. I'm going to wait for a bigger pullback. And as you can see, for the moment, these are the levels, but I really want to emphasize on the 0.618, and I don't want to buy a coin way far from the MA 200, so this I'm going to wait. And in general, this is the levels that I'm going to wait. GMX, okay, now this is start to be interesting, honestly, because we're going to have a golden crossover now. MA50 crossing over the MA 200, and as you can see, the fib retracement here is not that bad. We are almost reaching the 0.382, so this is almost, you know, depending of people, if you don't have any, could be an interesting level to jump in, because maybe this is what is going to do, and is not going to make a bigger pullback, or is it? This is the question. So when you are unsure, because I could say that this was a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this is a 3, this is a 4, and we're going to go higher, and after that we're going to make a corrective movement. Like pretty much a few coins, right? Everybody's there and waiting to do a final fifth wave. So this is kind of questionable, because, you know, this is interesting because we're about to do this golden cross. All right, and now the last one, well, immutable X. Well, this was a nice entry, and I can tell you now, because when it was here, it didn't go there, right? So for the moment, immutable X, yeah, I'm waiting for a pullback. And also you can see here was kind of consolidation side, and it went up. I believe now maybe, as you can see, look at the candles, we see more red candle. Here we're on the side, and here it's much longer red candles also, the body. Yeah, so I more likely this could be the beginning of the corrective movement. Who knows? That's why we need to be very careful with these coins, because, you know, they are hungry and they want to eat. So you don't want to be eaten alive. So you know, it's really hard to even draw a trend. I could take those 2 points here, maybe, so you can see that the trend is getting broken now. So this, maybe it's the first sign that reversal may be already initiated. So we need to, you know, be aware and check. The first thing we could say also, we take the last impulsive movement, didn't do it, and if it goes below the 0.5, which we are now, don't know why it did that. So we're breaking the 0.5, so it does say that, you know, these are the beginning signs of breaking or reversal. And also, if I take just the mini impulsive movement, you can see that we were almost completely recovered all this gain, right? So I would say we didn't see that before. So this is the first time since when we, let me take the brush again. I mean, here we did skyrocket, and after that we did the pullback, fine, but we never went as low. Also here we went high, went on the side, recovered a little bit, and then we were able to do and put this uptrend line. And now we did it again, we did a pullback, and now we did it again, and now the problem is we're breaking the uptrend, and also we are way deeper into this pullback. So I would say I wouldn't put all my money in it, but yeah, maybe corrective movement initiated. All right, so now what is my strategy? Actually, I have two strategies. I'm going to put, as you can see now, I only put an alarm here because I'm being greedy. I'm going to put one a little bit higher. The 0.618, honestly, it's a good level. And yeah, that's going to be what I'm going to do. And also, I'm going to I'm going to select few coins that I really believe into it, and I'm going to separate it in two. One is going to be my long wallet, long portfolio investment. So I'm going to put, let's say, the order here, and I'm going to keep it and let it ride. Maybe, I don't know, 95% or 90% of my long is going to be here. But also, I'm going to do maybe some margin, maybe 3 or 5x, let's say 5x. Because if I'm able to get some entry here at 72 or 73 cents, or even, $1, who cares? Yeah, then it can really change. So let's say, for example, you are like you're thinking that price more likely is going to go to the 0.618. I mean, I can put 90% of my orders on a long and 10% or 5% to this level on a margin, so I don't get burned if it goes lower, and then you manage it to not be liquidated if, worst case scenario, we do a deeper pullback to, let's say, 72 or 73 cents. And here I would put another order into like margin 5x, let's say, and I would accumulate even more. So now we need to analyze chart by chart, and yeah, because honestly I want to enjoy these flash discounts that we had a few days ago, a few weeks ago. Let me see which one was a good one. So this is the 8 hour. I don't remember. Let's say a candle like this, right? So, and we're going to have many in this bull market. It's not because bull market that they always go up. So as you can see, we did had a flash 23% down. So if I go on the hourly, where are you? Here. So you can see that in 1 hour or a few hours, we did went crazy low. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Here you go. So as you can see, 1 hour we had a flash sale of 20%, just this candle. So this is 11 a.m. 9th of November. So I want to focus on that candles, and I want to analyze the price, and I want to put a small entry, let's say 5x. Now let's take for example that we managed to do that, and then because we're going higher, and then we can say that this was a previous resistance that became support. As you can see, we went bang on here. Okay, so even if we put the buy order limit here, 7 cents for, let's say, and we go lower, 7 even 10 cents, who cares? Like, we just need to manage to survive that level, right? So even if we manage to go and put a self-stop limit at 6, 7, we are taking a lot of risk. But is it? Because from here to, let's say, here, that's 10%. But we know that this is going to be a flash sale, and then I mean, price already dipped when we get into the order. It didn't work. When we get into the order, price is already 20% lower. So what's the damage? So we just need to survive this last 10%. So it's very, very manageable. And let's focus now on the upside. So worst case scenario, we take it here and we go back here. Now let's try to not be greedy. Just even if we go back to the previous high, or actually we go back to the previous high, this is 25%. At 5x, that you're making under 25%, it's like, is it even one day, right? So I'm focusing on analyzing those charts and making those situations, getting in when there is a flash sale. If there is one, this one, it's important to put the buy order before, right? And depending on how the market go high, we need to adjust our levels. Okay, so this is not something I'm going to do with all the coins, but it's something that I'm looking to have a short trade if it ever happens. And there you go. And when you do if you do leverage or something like that, you can also you program all in advance. Like you buy at this level, sell stop if it goes below that level, first TP taking profits at this level, second taking profit at another level, so we can keep the ride, right? And the only thing we do after, we do a trail stop. So, and we just keep riding with the price. All right, so this is pretty much all. I'm sorry, it's a long video, but I'm covering a lot of coins. And also I shared my small strategy for this pullback that I'm waiting for and what I'm emphasizing on. All right, so once again, I need to say that this is not financial advice. This is my own strategy and it works for me. And you need to figure out what's working for you, honestly, because we are all different, with our finances are different. And first of all, only invest money that you can afford to lose. And there you go. Hopefully it wasn't too painful, long video. And please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I think we are about 195 users. Let's see if we can get to 200. And I'm going to continue to do some TA every day, I think, or the most that I can. And there you go. So please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And have a good day.